a second round win for EnVyUs, and there definitely was a time when Envy, they were legendary for this. That they were always so capable of just relying on aim to carry them back through in a second round bye, and once again it happens.
Yeah, but this wasn't even relying on aim. This was really just a huge gap of the defense in middle for Tyloo that allowed 3 men not just to get out middle, but to run into the B bomb side before anyone even reached them. It was in the window. The only redeeming quality of Tyloo is the fact that they had a smoke to smoke off the door, but they still couldn't
aim to carry them back through in a second round bye, and once again it happens.
Yeah, but this wasn't even relying on aim. This was really just a huge gap of the defense in middle for Tyloo that allowed 3 men not just to get out middle, but to run into the B bomb side before anyone even reached them. It was in the window. The only redeeming quality of Tyloo is the fact that they had a smoke to smoke off the door, but they still couldn't really do it. So
yeah, the setup. I mean, who was it that was holding on the site itself? Because that's the issue. The man who was holding on the site itself, once that smoke goes down...
DD and Attacker were all there. So Attacker was left alive and DD went down first, I think.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. DD, he left himself open to Happy, basically, flanking. And that's one thing from watching EnVyUs play Dust 2, you have to know that Happy's going to be upper halls. He goes upper halls every round. And he literally lurks out onto B site every round almost. So, I mean, you have to be prepared for Happy to be up there. So you're right. maybe Tyloo, you know, making a couple of errors here that will end up costing them.
Yeah, I would say definitely so. Got to keep an eye on that mid control, especially because, and there's no reason not to be mid in the second round, because if they come long instead, you're fine with that. Let them go long with the Tech-9s, that's absolutely no problem. Now they're going to try and see if they can make their way up catwalk, and all that aggression up there forces DD into the middle to try and take it. Look, and Happy's there, ready and waiting. Nice shot from Fancy, and a follow-up with the Deagle. We get more. Captain Mo, he's standing right on that fire, and Apex will take him down eventually, and Happy. Gonna get the kill on Attacker. That should seal the round here. Indeed, and Attacker does get tagged down to 52, so gotta be careful with that one. And look at Envy, they're really quick up catwalk here.
Yeah, this has been the key here for Envy so far. Very quick plays, not showing any respect whatsoever. That has definitely cost them in the last 2 rounds. But EnVyUs are looking to set up on catwalk once again. NBK ready to take point. He can go jumping down into CT or just look for the fight. Look at that, the flash to open it. Doesn't actually see anybody though, so that's going to be a little frustrating for him. He wanted to get a little bit more info than that.
But it does at least force out a smoke, and because they only have 1 left on DD, who's on the other side of the map, once the smoke is gone, Envy will pretty quickly realize that if they wanted to go catwalk, they're not going to run into any opposition. They also have Happy covering the backline. Yeah, this is used to be a very common way of playing Dust 2 on the T side. People have sort of gone away from it a bit. And somebody in Captain Mo, they're actually going to go for it. Somebody has a flashbang. If he sets up the flashbang for somebody to peek here, that could be very, very interesting. But they're just going to go right into it, not using any of those grenades. And Happy will chew them up. And they should save this. Tyloo, save the last 3 rifles.
Yeah, this is, well, Fancy. Fancy certainly stepping up. He's having an impact in these rounds. And DD's going to catch Happy looking the wrong way. 2-on-3 retake scenario now, but no grenades to work with here for Tyloo. No kits either, and so they should just really back off. Attacker hasn't even moved from the B site. He's just hanging out, waiting to see. But you don't have to worry. Happy is dead. Nobody's going to come out of Upper Dark now. It's fine.
They are running finally. I really think that was a misstep. If you do the double push like that...
To get involved as in the past, he can't talk to the team, he can't communicate, he can't point things out immediately. And so Tyloo have had to make quite a few adjustments around that. Still, good use of the timeout here before things get out of control. It's still early days for Tyloo. Only 4-1 lead here for EnVyUs.
And this is a critical game as well, just because of the 1 and 2 situation here. If you lose this game, you're out. No more playing. You're not going to make it to the major tournament. And even if you win, right, you have to continue to fight. You're going to be playing one of those deciding matches at the end of the day.
And NBK and Happy, they just watched JW and Flusha keep their streak alive. 10 majors in a row for JW and Flusha. NBK and Happy would be those players as well. So there is the additional pressure here for EnVyUs. They need to keep their hopes alive. They need to tie it up 2-2 and go to the matches later on in the day.
NBK comfortable to take this fight, and he's got a backup as well. He's going to get all 3 kills there. Sixer would have been there to help out, which is perfectly fine. And DD and Attacker, those 2 saved rifles, they're going to get 1 kill in the middle. And DD picking up 1 on Sixer, at least making it interesting. He needs this shot, and he almost gets it on Kenny, down to 12 health. Oh, the French sniper will pick it up, and that will leave Attacker.
Yeah, give it to Fancy, though. Still doing pressure. DD with the 1 kill, but Attacker, the only reason he's even in this position right now is because he's thinking we're going to buy in the next round. if I can get another kill here, at least force EnVyUs to spend some more money, but it doesn't work out for him whatsoever. And NBK gives us a perfect demonstration on spray control shots right now. And if Kenny is on point, like you pointed out, I mean, I just want to see the return of the god tier Kenny.
See, because of how stupid Reddit is, when he shoots into the wall and Happy looks around, I'm sort of expecting it to say send nudes on the wall. What? It didn't work this time. Have you not seen that meme? It's so incredibly dumb.
Everywhere now, yeah.
It's so stupid, but it's what it's done to my mind, Semler.
Is this the plan here? Are they going to finally change it up and go back to B? Because that is a possibility. They went B in the second round, EnVyUs, and that was when they won the force buy after Tyloo winning the pistol. That's what started all of this train. But they do have the setup. Kenny looking to CT. There's the flash, though. And Apex going to back off as well. And since they have cleared up Catwalk already, they can actually just rotate over here very quickly and leave Happy to do what Happy does, which is lurk in upper halls, lurk around mid, hope to catch out a rotator.
Oh, this is Captain Mo's turn to shine. Fancy will pick up Apex, who was on a suicide jump into CT spawn, but this is still on Captain Mo. There's the flashbang coming in, and what a shot from Happy. Oh, sorry, from NBK to open it up. They're going to take him down right away. Fancy looking for the headshots, and down in pit, somebody maybe trying to see if he can put some damage in, but the bomb will be going down. It is a 4-on-4, and that's a nice shot from Kenny. Dropping somebody now. Attacker is still over on B. This sort of rotating is so slow coming out of the Chinese side. In the middle, Happy going to be creeping his way in, looking for the kill, and he will get the last one, but it's really NBK with a triple. Very fine job from him. He's also sent down right away. Fancy looking for the headshots, and down in pit, somebody maybe trying to see if he can put some damage in, but the bomb will be going down. It is a 4-on-4, and that's a nice shot from Kenny. Dropping somebody now. Attacker is still over on B. This sort of rotating is so slow coming out of the Chinese side. In the middle, Happy going to be creeping his way in, looking for the kill, and he will get the last one, but it's really NBK with a triple. Very fine job from him. He's also at 7 kills overall. 6-1 here, and I don't know. It is a decent setup, but as soon as Captain Mo goes down, it does sort of fall apart.
This is why you see, like, if you're playing Car as an opper, Captain Mo's, he knows, he doesn't move because he knows he's dead. He has no way out. He's standing on the cars. He can't fall back towards long where somebody is playing to back him up. He has to stand his ground and try and hit a shot. And so that's why it was good utility there. In fact, they ran back to set up the perfect flash for that angle, EnVyUs, just to take down Captain Mo in case he was holding there with the op. And so they're just a little bit too predictable here, Tyloo. They're getting bodied. Happy. And I got to give it to Happy as well. Just the fact that he's repeatedly in mid or towards B, that's delaying the rotations so much from Tyloo because they're constantly worried, where is Happy? When is he going to get in here? When are we going to actually run into this guy?
Now the hunt is on. The bomb has barely gone down, and yet they're already out looking for this one man. He's just got a deagle. Leave him alone. Going to be a headshot for him. Looking for Kenny, and that will be the end of it. You can tell that EnVyUs
for themselves.
Yeah, I love that. It may sound silly, but it actually that makes perfect sense to me. It's just a question of taking sort of things into your own hands and not just relying on, I hope we have a good start to this game. Just saying, no, but let's do everything we can to make sure we're absolutely prepared for this one. Somebody really close to that long position. Captain Mo, this time he's not on car, he's playing down on long. And with Fancy in front of him, this is a fine setup, but the problem really starts to occur if somebody goes down, then Mo has to readjust, and that spray just nowhere near accurate enough. Now, Mo has to go back, and down to 55 seconds here. He's going to re-smoke long. I don't think they'll respect it for much longer, because as soon as they start making noise on Catwalk, they know that he's going to have to split his attention anyway here. It's down to 45 seconds, and actually they bring the bomb back here. Envy, they're running the clock kind of low now.
This is getting a little nervous here. Look at how many grenades they still have, Envy, as well. 35 seconds left. And now the setup comes here for the cat play, it looks like. Kenny is going to be able to rotate in fairly quickly. 4 players about to go straight up Catwalk. And Mo and Fancy, they're the ones who are going to be the ones. They're going to have to hold the line, but they have no nades to support. Molotov is going to force Fancy onto the ramp, and Captain Mo worried about long. Fancy hits another headshot. But still, it's a 4-on-4 situation with 20 seconds left. EnVyUs have cat control so they can go for the plant.
Mo, he's going to be going down. Fancy to follow it up. They actually dropped the bomb at 10 seconds. There's another headshot. Fancy picking up 3, goes for a 4th one. Can't quite find it. 8 seconds left in a 1-on-1. And oh no! 6 are going to be able to pull them out of that one for an 8.
Up with Kevlar.
Yeah, but Happy, he's sneaking through CT spawn. Oh, the timing. He got his hands on it, but couldn't keep it alive. Somebody sneaking up with the deal, but they're so well prepared for this. They were already checking out Catwalk. Now they know he's there. Good shot down. Fancy also getting a headshot on Happy, and Sixer nearly with the timing. 1-on-2 for him.
He's got a minute to work with right now. And a smoke as well to block off the run. So he knows that somebody's down in CT right now. It's just a matter of confirming if he can manage to rotate up quickly enough, but that's not going to happen. And so Sixer can make that run across right now and get that bomb planted. Could set it up. Somebody not even going to be able to spot it. Nobody's spotting the fact that he gets up to A.
Yeah. That will buy him some time. Fancy also has some body armor here. Somebody actually going to almost get shot in the back. Sixer really wants to make this 1v2. Is he going to drop down and get the kill? That's a big risk, but he goes for it, and now it's a really smart play. Now he knows he's in a one-on-one Fancy versus Sixer, who I think has been getting a lot of criticism on this team, but right now he's at 10 kills. He's near the top of the scoreboard and has even been bailing them out a couple of times already in this half.
I mean, it's worthwhile criticism. He's the one, when they're playing in the Asian Cups, he's the one who's dominating everybody. Fancy kind of drops off when he faces European opposition. So for him to actually just be leading the way right now for Tyloo, that's a big deal. The fact that both of them have got rifles now, it's going to come down to who has the shot. And Sixer, he's got the angle, but Fancy's going to be sneaking up on him, and Fancy will find the kill. Enough time for the defuse as well. 12 kills for him now, as well as a 1v1. Yeah, Envy aren't exactly the team that takes the timeouts. So, in general, they kind of just like put their heads down and be stubborn. But MBK and Apex communicating right now, I like to see this because sometimes you just see them kind of shut down and they don't really talk much. But when things are going well, now we have to see. Okay. Apex is the one calling the shots right now. He's setting up a play.
What is the play? Can we get a live translation, Semler?
I like it. What is it? He says you guys are going to set up the Molotov behind the boxes, and I'll take care of the smoke. So could be another A take-up catwalk or something along those lines.
Well, let's look out for that one. I love it. Attacker and DD over at B. They haven't tried for too much aggression into Upper Dark. Happy still hanging around on that side. Very common setup here for Tyloo. No real tricks being pulled out. They're not going for any, fast boost into catwalk, try and see if they can get someone in there. The double boost to look into Lower Dark. Like, all of these things are out. But they do have the double up setup. So maybe just on the strength of the snipers, they can make this work. I am still waiting for Captain Mo, and I feel like I've been waiting for a long time already. It's kind of now or never. If they lose this round, they're going to get simply trucked in this first half. And Kenny sneaking out into the middle, already scoped up, so they can't hear if he rescopes here. And the Molotov goes into the box behind it. There's the play we're talking about. He's forced out, and Kenny gets the shot. Simply well orchestrated coming out of Envy.
What a call from Apex as well, every step of the way.
And the Molotov goes into the box behind it. There's the play we're talking about. He's forced out, and Kenny gets the shot. Simply well orchestrated coming out of Envy.
What a call from Apex as well, every step of the way. Not going to be able to get the entry kill, however. Big spray there from Attacker to put him down, but still, there's a chance here for Envy to make their way in. DD gets the kill on Sixer, and DD whips around, takes down Kenny. DD with the triple. No, the quad at the end of it. Well, that's a bit of a slap in the face. Everything went nice at the beginning of this round, and then when it came to the execution, Envy just got trucked.
Yeah, if they win this one and the next one and make it to 8-5, there's a really good chance they will make it all the way to 6 or 7 even, because then Envy will finally be out of money. It's not impossible, but these next 2 rounds are going to be really critical for the CT side. And now again, Catwalk and Long. This is the same setup that we've seen earlier. Sixer, except this time it's Sixer and not Happy who's covering the flank, but minor detail.
Very interesting. It's not because of gear either. They all have full nades right now, Envy. So interesting to see that Happy is a part of the hit squad right now. Apex setting up the smoke. Fancy, he's waiting for the timing. He's going to get that incendiary down. The flash behind him as well. He's getting roasted, though. He's got to be careful, and he's just barely going to make it back to Ghost, but it's a trade in mid in the meantime, and this is a wrap to B from Envy. They're throwing him for a loop.
They've done that catwalk push so many times. Tyloo instantly thought that was going to be it. Attacker will get the 1 kill. He has to get a lot more than that. He's finding Apex at the moment. He's going to find it. Attacker doing a great job holding on to this. Now the bomb is dropped in the middle, though. It will be Sixer picking up the 1 kill, and that leaves Sixer alone here. 1-on-2. Happy went down, and he's going to try and push it in. Spray not quite connecting. 25 seconds. If Sixer wants to clutch this, it's going to be pure run and gun. He can't spend too much time checking any corners. Attacker is holding by the car, and Captain Mo is making his way up. That's good movement from Mo right now. Otherwise, he would leave his friend alone. Sixer, 12 seconds left. He goes for the spray through the wall a little bit, but he can't really check all the angles. And Attacker will pick up a 3rd kill. Triple for him. And Tyloo making it to 4 rounds here.
He's getting roasted, though. He's got to be careful, and he's just barely going to make it back to Ghost, but it's a trade in mid in the meantime, and this is a wrap to be from Envy. They're throwing him for a loop.
They've done that catwalk push so many times. Tyloo instantly thought that was going to be it. Attacker will get the one kill. He has to get a lot more than that. He's finding Apex at the moment. He's going to find it. Attacker doing a great job holding on to this. Now the bomb is dropped in the middle, though. It will be Sixer picking up the one kill, and that leaves Sixer alone here. 1-on-2. Happy went down, and he's going to try and push it in. Spray not quite connecting. 25 seconds. If Sixer wants to clutch this, it's going to be pure run and gun. He can't spend too much time checking any corners. Attacker is holding by the car, and Captain Mo is making his way up. That's good movement from Mo right now. Otherwise, he would leave his friend alone. Sixer, 12 seconds left. He goes for the spray through the wall a little bit, but he can't really check all the angles. And Attacker will pick up a third kill. Triple for him. And Tyloo making it to 4 rounds here. Really, really big round coming out. And a bit of a disconnect, so we're just going to get that guy back on the server. But the money for Envy, this is the last time they can buy. If they lose this round, then they will be finally ecoing. And
hold on. Okay, so it's not a tactical, it's a technical timeout here thrown in. So Envy, it's both. Oh, it's both. Okay.
So they're using, I mean, I guess that makes sense because otherwise they can't talk during the technical timeout, right? So
exactly.
They're just making sure they can out. This is the stuff of nightmares. A elephant-sized chicken. Going to be using their whole bank. So if they don't win this round, they are going to be ecoing, and suddenly all of that momentum from winning 8 rounds in a row, it could be gone. And look at Fancy. He's actually going to push in. He wants to take this away from Envy. He's going to find the spray, but no! They just turned the corner. Happy was actually looking the wrong way. Fancy gets denied. I actually really like that play, but now that it's failed, Tyloo are in a tough position.
Exactly. They had a chance, and now it's looking grim just because they're down a man, and Envy have done fantastically well when in this situation, unless DD can come up with something big, and it's not going to happen. Apex with the flash forces him into the open and finds that kill easily. 2 kills for Apex so far in this round, and it's spinning out of control here for Tyloo. Minute 13 left on the clock, and Envy could even go for the catwalk play if they want. Captain Mo just trying to go for the shoulder peaks right now. Not sure if anybody's there waiting for him.
And I don't know if Attacker was throwing any grenades into Upper Dark, but it feels like if he could have made some noise from inside the B-bomb side, then that could have been a slightly more successful push from Fancy in the beginning. This is a winnable round only if someone like Mo steps it up and just goes completely crazy with the AWP. He's going to get maybe a chance. They're making their way around the corner. He gets a bit of a damage into Apex, or maybe Happy, but not quite enough to get the kill. He's going to go for it one more time, missing the shot that has to be a short kill. Again, not quite going to hit it. Where is Captain Mo? He needs to make this work. The Molotov's just going to make sure they plant on the other side of the boxes, really. And there's Happy lurking in the back line. Find the spray, but no! They just turned the corner. Happy was actually looking the wrong way. Fancy gets denied. I actually really like that play, but now that it's failed, Tyloo are in a tough position.
Exactly. They had a chance, and now it's looking grim just because they're down a man, and Envy have done fantastically well when in this situation, unless DD can come up with something big, and it's not going to happen. Apex with the flash forces him into the open and finds that kill easily. 2 kills for Apex so far in this round, and it's spinning out of control here for Tyloo. Minute 13 left on the clock, and finds that kill easily. 2 kills for Apex so far in this round, and it's spinning out of control here for Tyloo. Minute 13 left on the clock, and Envy could even go for the catwalk play if they want. Captain Mo just trying to go for the shoulder peaks right now. Not sure if anybody's there waiting for him.
And I don't know if Attacker was throwing any grenades into Upper Dark, but it feels like if he could have made some noise from inside the B-bomb side, then that could have been a slightly more successful push from Fancy in the beginning. This is a winnable round only if someone like Mo steps it up and just goes completely crazy with the AWP. He's going to get maybe a chance. They're making their way around the corner. He gets a bit of a damage into Apex, or maybe Happy, but not quite enough to get the kill. He's going to go for it one more time, missing the shot that has to be a short kill. Again, not quite going to hit it. Where is Captain Mo? He needs to make this work. The Molotov's just going to make sure they plant on the other side of the boxes, really. And there's Happy lurking in the back line and taking down Attacker. Oh, man. Somebody, last one left. One versus 4.
Sick shot from MBK. Gotta give him that. Just destroys Captain Mo. But you're right. It is the setup. Everything has worked according to plan here for EnVyUs in this round. And really, I mean, yeah, it's off of the back. Sometimes you have to take the big risks. Sometimes you have to go for the plays.
Okay, then. Kenny using all the bullets and then getting taken out. Somebody going to fall anyway to Happy. And that will be just at the edge of echoing. Envy bring it.
Need to just swing for the fences at this point if they want to have a chance against Envy. Envy are taking off. Envy destroyed Spirit yesterday, 16-2 on this map. Tyloo, I mean, they're already going to do better than that with 4 rounds, but they're looking for a different result here. Both of these teams are on the edge of elimination. Whoever loses this match goes home. No major.
I feel like at this point, oh, they're going to go for the boost into lower dark. We talked about it earlier, and there it is. Captain Mo finally hitting a shot and taking down Apex. They need something to wake him up. Just anything at this point.
It is getting desperate, isn't it?
Get him an energy drink, get him a timeout, whatever it takes. Kenny waiting out long, and he's going to get that push on somebody, but the refrag comes in on Kenny as well. Captain Mo winning that fight. It's a little bit, but it definitely works. Happy and NBK left, 2 versus 4. This is a must-win round, actually. It's going to be 2 versus 3 here. NBK getting a free kill on Attacker, and the bomb is actually dropped down there with Fancy and Captain Mo when DD's coming in from behind.
Exactly. He's going to box them in. So there's nowhere for Happy to go, essentially, at this point. And Happy worried about this as well. Seems to think that the flank is going to come through. I mean, those lurker senses tingling, basically. But NBK is still alive and rotating around, trying to give some kind of support here to his in-game leader. We'll see if it actually works, and, well, Happy doesn't need it. DD decides to walk in there. And instead now, it's still awkward, though. 30 seconds left, and you have to find a way to pick up this bomb.
Yeah, I think the time that's left is the real problem. NBK trying to make an opening for Happy.
Here to his in-game leader. We'll see if it actually works, and, well, Happy doesn't need it. DD decides to walk in there. And instead now, it's still awkward, though. 30 seconds left, and you have to find a way to pick up this bomb.
Yeah, I think the time that's left is the real problem. NBK trying to make an opening for Happy, who's going to be coming in from the other side. Happy actually has a Molotov. He's going to push that one out. Probably a little bit of a diversion. NBK pushing through. He gets the headshot. Oh no, Tyloo is going to be going down. NBK with the triple kill. And Envy just... DD, when they had NBK boxed in like that, or sorry, Happy boxed in, should have been able to keep him there. Now they're going to be pushing into the B-bomb site. Happy going to follow it up there. Now 2 versus, well, 1 versus 4. Fancy with the UMP outside. They're going to try and push in and catch Happy. Almost does it, but somehow he stays alive. And now going to bring around the Rosie. Fancy going to try and continue, but he goes down to Kenny. That ends 11-4 in favor of Envy. A fantastic start here to the match that will eliminate one of these 2 teams. Right now, damage output already. Apex waiting for it. If they push into B now, it's only NBK that's back there. Man, this is a tense round. They're right around the corner here. And they don't even realize it just yet. They're going to go for the re-pick, and now they're going to come charging through. Apex still waiting for it. There's the headshot. Apex opening up. He goes for more. Apex and 6 are helping out. That's a triple for Apex, leaving DD alone. What a trap being set up. And there's a quad kill, picking up the Tech-9s. What a godlike play for Apex.
This is exactly how the setup is supposed to work, and it's excellent that it's... And then we're still able to come back and win the next 2 through the entire bracket. It was nuts.
Kenny up here with the Deagle. The rotation is happening. There's a lot of Envy members here. Captain Mo will pick up a kill, though, and Kenny's still looking for that elusive Deagle shot, but not quite working out. MBK will do a good job taking down DD in the middle, but I'm not sure that makes a difference any longer. Captain Mo has picked up 3 kills. I realize he's just playing against pistols and armor, but again, whatever it takes to make sure that your player, one of your star players gets into the game. But Dark trying to see if he can make it, but he actually gets caught. Great information for DD.
And now they know where Kenny is as well on Catwalk. Kenny nearly gets the shot. Blind, that would have been sick. He knows that somebody's at the back of the side, it seems. He's already got that angle on Captain Mo. But Tyloo with 3, all they have to do is hold their angles. Happy gonna find the long-range shot on Captain Mo, and it's DD holding him off long enough for Kenny to take the peek from window. It's all on Attacker now, 1v2. No kits here for Envy, and he sees it coming. There's the pre-fire. Attacker with the clutch. 3 kills for him, saves the op for Captain Mo, and an 8th round on the board for Tyloo.
This round, it still could be, but only if Apex goes ham in this bomb side. Now they lost MBK, it's probably too late. Still, oh my god, look at the shots coming out of Apex. This is monstrous. Now we're down to 27 seconds. Somebody pushing up behind, and he takes out Happy at least. Apex jumping down with the C-set, he gets the kill. 21 seconds, he has the bomb as well, and the AK goes for the spray. Apex, absolute madman, but he can't get the shot. Gonna be denied from somebody. I mean, is there anything Apex can't do in this game? He almost won that round.
There's 3, there's 4, and the god gets shut down, but still the damage is done. 1v3 now. 14 seconds left, and well, it's the mad dash coming in here from somebody, and he's going to be able to make the run for it. Even takes the time to style a little bit. He's cutting it close, but he will just have time to make it onto the site and go for the plant right in the nick of time.
Yeah, but surely not. He's in a 1v3. He's going to put up the Molotov here, but they're right around the corner. Tries for the shot through the doorway. Not quite going to happen, and he gets taken out. NBK with a kill there. It's a nice attempt, and it's a nice enough bomb plant. I mean, at least they get that out of it. Lives after the scout shot there, he gets away. There's so many little details that could have made it different, but the fact is, Envy have just been playing a good game, and that first half was stunning for them. So Tyloo, all the time, they would have really had to fight uphill to make this work. Now they got their backs against the wall. They need to win 6 rounds in a row here to get into overtime. And at least they have some AKs to work with this time. Looks like it's going to be a B push. And again, NBK's back here. And they have some Molotovs, so maybe they could do it. But already they're going to be losing fancy. NBK certainly ready for more. Some grenades are going to be in here. And you can see them swapping out the guns. They're just going to give up.
They don't want to have any of that.
It's like, whatever. Whatever, NBK.
I mean, just to remind you all, this is match point. And this means if EnVyUs win this, they keep their hopes alive to go to the major. Tyloo could be on a plane back home empty-handed here if they can't find a way to crack this defense. Down a man and around with their tournament hopes riding on it. And it looks like they want to try and wrap back around. Bomb is outside of Long. He is walking, though, somebody, so Happy doesn't have any information to go off of. He's currently camped out in Longhouse. But Apex is in position to spot to mid, and those smokes going down, that gives him some room to work with here.
Pressure must be unbelievable for Tyloo right now. Everything rides on this, and there's Happy sneaking into the middle, taking down Didi. Now Kenny falling back from the flashbang. He picks up the kill on Attacker. Now 2 versus 5. Somebody goes down, and there's a final kill for Kenny. 16-9, and Tyloo are eliminated from the major qualifier.